guys, welcome back to the vlog. It's Monday. I just did a quick reset this morning, some laundry, cleaning. I still have a little bit more to do, but I'll get there. I actually just got off of a call or meeting with another YouTuber. It's actually a couple and we're going to collaborate on Wednesday. They reached out to me yesterday. I'm so excited. This is one of the things I really wanted to do when I moved here and got into YouTube. I wanted to collaborate with other YouTubers, so I'm super excited. I will definitely vlog that, but most likely we're going to be filming on Wednesday. I also have a job application to send out. It's for a fully remote role, but they wanted me to film like a intro video, so I've done the rest of the application. I'm going to film that intro video today. I also need to film intro videos for Cambly and Preply. So Cambly and Preply are two online platforms for tutoring English. Well, actually you can tutor any language, but obviously I speak English. So yeah, they also require you to have like an intro video on your profile. So I'm going to do that today as well. Not sure how that will work out. Let me know if you guys have any experience using Cambly or Preply as a tutor or as a student. Let me know what your experience has been. But it seems like a good way to make additional income on the side, so I'm gonna look into it. Okay, so I just finished doing my intro videos for Cambly and Preply. It took a lot longer than I thought it would. Anyway, each platform is different. So I did the one for Preply, which you can like upload to a third-party site and just copy the link. So that one is up for review. Basically, you do your whole profile for it to be a tutor, and they would review it and then like approve it or decline or get you to change certain things. And then I did the one for Cambly. I had to like re-record it on their actual platform, which is fine. So I'll wait for those two to get approved. It doesn't seem like it would ever like replace my full-time income from my previous job, but it's like supplemental income. I'm currently not working, so it's something to do. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it's fruitful, but I still have to do the job application. So I'm gonna grab something to eat. I have some chicken and veg that I cooked before. I'm gonna heat that up, have that now, and then get back to it. It's chicken with some veg, so I'm gonna put that in the microwave and heat that up for my lunch. All right, I finished my application for the job, so we'll see what happens, but I feel really good. I feel like today was productive. Had the meeting, did a little bit of tidying up in the apartment, did my application for the job, did my application for the two English tutoring sites. Anyway, I really needed to get out of the apartment, so I'm gonna go for a walk. And I also need something to eat. I do have more chicken and veg at home, but I don't really feel like that, so I really don't know what I feel like, so we'll see. Happy Tuesday. I'm gonna stay home most of today and do a bit of pottering around. If you can hear, I have my towels in the wash. I'll show you my like laundry setup because this is pretty standard for Bangkok. Most apartments, they have a washer in unit or on the balcony. Mine is in my unit in my kitchen. There's small units, they're front loaders, and then most units don't have a dryer. So I'll show you my little drying line outside. All right, so this is my balcony. And I would have actually bought this at Big C. No, this is Big C, by the way. I would have bought this. They had a few different options. But the front loaded washing machines are quite small. So the loads of laundry you're doing are quite small. So this is actually okay. I would either clip them or I put like, say a shirt, I put it on a hanger and I'll hang the hanger on this. I thought about getting two, but so far this has been fine. I just can't do multiple loads in one day. So yeah, I can only do one load of washing at a time. So I did my bedding yesterday, doing my towels today. Luckily the weather dries the, whatever you've washed, your clothes, whatever, dries pretty quickly. Anyway, I do need to go to the dry cleaner. So we have a dry cleaner downstairs in the lobby. and I need to take my my blanket to them. So I bought a top blanket for my bed at IKEA. It's just too heavy and thick that hanging it on the line that I have, it's not drying. So I need to take it to them to get dry cleaned. So yeah, we'll see how expensive that is. I've just been using like the loose sheets, but I do like to have like a proper blanket. I also ordered Indian for lunch. I ate at home, like I meal prepped and ate at home like all last week pretty much. Yeah, I think the entire week. And yeah, now I just feel like takeout. So I ordered Indian, it arrived. Let's go get it. I'm also gonna check my mail now that I'm down here because I have never checked my mail before. Let me see where mine is. I have a few things, so I'll look at them when I get back up to the room. But yeah, this is our mail room. It's very fancy. And this is where the delivery drivers leave our food. So this is mine. All right, so I dropped the blanket off at the dry cleaners downstairs. He charged me 150 baht, which is like $4.50, which is not too bad, and it'll be ready tomorrow by 5 p.m. which is fine. So this is my delivery order. This cost $11, including delivery. So I got saffron rice, butter chicken. This stuff always comes included. And I got aloo paratha and a Fanta. Pretty good. It's a lot of food. All right, so this is the stuff that I got in my mailbox today. It's actually the first time I checked it since moving in. I don't know what this form is, and it's all in Thai. So probably tomorrow or another day, I'm gonna ask someone at front desk what that's about. And then I don't know what this is either. So, and then I got like a business card for a realtor. I'm assuming that's more for the owner. And then I also got my electricity bill, but I don't want to show all my information. But it's like 400 and something baht, which is like 12 US. So I'm going to go pay that now at 7-Eleven. But yeah, about 12 or 13 US for my electricity bill. It's the first one I've had since I've been here. So I was kind of wondering what it would be like. I have one AC unit. My apartment is small. But I don't abuse the AC. Like I don't sleep in AC. I have a standing fan and that's what I sleep with. But then I also have a water heater, and I'm not accustomed to having that, like it's in the shower and you like turn it on and off. And I've forgotten a few times and left it on. So I was wondering if that would have run my bill up, but I don't know, 12 US is really good. I do use the AC during the day, but yeah, I just don't really use it at night. Just did my first meetup event. If you guys are not familiar, there's an app called Meetup. I'm pretty sure it's a global app. And on the app, there's a lot of different social events. This one is a weekly like coffee catch up. So I thought it would be a good way to meet people. I'm gonna try and do one meetup event per week, you see. It was good. There was about 20-ish people there, but the age range was mainly older than me. However, had some very good conversations, and a few of the people I spoke to recommended another meetup event during the week, like a specific one they said would be really good for my age group and like, you know, I guess like-minded people to me. So yeah, anyway, I also went to Sephora. I'll show you guys what I got. I got an Hourglass concealer. I've been watching a lot of beauty vlogs to see, like, I need to update my makeup basically and get better products. So this one was highly recommended. I got a Rare Beauty, oh no, that's the wrong one. I got a Rare Beauty tinted moisturizer for everyday wear. That's really nice. And then I got the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush foundation. This was so nice. So I got like color match for everything. This like is unbelievable. I could see why it's so highly recommended. So yeah, I got those three things. I'm reminded how much I am obsessed with makeup and Sephora, but that's all I got today. So now I'm gonna go check out Emporium Mall. I haven't actually walked around this one. I've walked around M Sphere and M Quartier, but I've never been in Emporium, so let's go have a look. All right, Emporium is very high end. So we've got Bulgari behind me. Tiffany & Co. is Cartier, Gucci. So this mall, super high end. M Quartier is a bit of a mix. Like there's an H&M and there's a Zara in there. So I think I'm gonna go to M Sphere, which is just a short walk, and maybe get something to eat because I've just had a coffee. To Bianca for lunch. It's very nice, an Italian restaurant. I've seen quite a few people recommend this place, specifically the lasagna, but the lasagna is such a massive portion. I think it's like a share portion. I got the beef ragu, beef cheeks ragu. Yeah, I'm gonna dig in. I'm home now. So more on the meetup. This particular one, it's every week. It's like Friday morning, 11 till 1. At Starbucks at M Quartier Mall. It's quite a big Starbucks, but it's like 20 to 30 people that show up every week. And obviously it's at a coffee shop, so it's like a sit down type of environment. And people kind of sit in like clusters. So there was like 4 or 5 clusters, 4. So you kind of have to be intentional about like moving around to talk to different people, otherwise you'll be stuck sitting next to the same people, talking to the same people the whole time. So I moved around a bit. I probably talked to like 5 different people. It was mainly older white men, which is fine. It's just like my conversations with them quickly became like them giving me life advice, like dad vibes. And I already have a dad that gives me quite a lot of unsolicited advice. So I don't need another one or another 5. But still like relatively interesting conversations. You know, everyone's lived different lives, and like some of them have lived here for 3 or 5 years or like moved around Southeast Asia. All different nationalities, like Canadian, American, British, Australian, New Zealand, a pretty decent mix. There are Thai people that come to this as well, and mainly they come to practice their English. I was sitting next to a Thai lady for a little while, but it was quite challenging because it was getting louder. As I said, there was like 20-ish people. So it's starting to get quite loud with everyone talking, and I couldn't hear her that well, and her English wasn't the best. And unfortunately, I just don't speak Thai. I speak like, I could say like 3 things. So it was a bit challenging. Otherwise, I mean, it was good. The one that they recommended, like a few people recommended this one, I think it's Tuesday nights at a place called The Deck, which is like a bar, restaurant type thing. And it would be like a stand up, get a drink and stand up, and move around and talk. So they said that it's easier there to be able to like talk to multiple people because you can just like walk around and change groups, whatever. Whereas the sit down vibe is a little bit more challenging to speak to several people. So, I mean, overall, it got me out of the house. I'm going to these things to like meet people, meet new friends. There wasn't anyone today that I clicked with that I would like want to hang out with, you know, in the future. But it's still like a nice morning out, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna try and do like one meetup event a week. But yeah, my highlight of the day was Sephora. I definitely got like a dopamine hit from Sephora. And then, oh, my lunch at Bianca. So like I saw several reviews of Bianca on TikTok. Specifically people saying the lasagna is really, really good. I think the pizza is also really good. But the lasagna is like a huge share portion. So yeah, I got the beef cheek ragu and it was really, really good. Tasted like homemade Italian food. Like they must have somebody's nonna stashed in the back making this food. It was very good. And then yeah, I walked around. I got to walk around all three of those malls. So M Quartier, Emporium, and M Sphere. Walked around a little bit and then came home. I have a little bit of admin to do. I've been applying for jobs this week. So a few of them have like sent further correspondence to like, I guess, send a bit more information. So I'm going to do that. And yeah, just chill at home. Also, to update you guys on the collaboration that I was going to film on Wednesday. So pretty sure that's not happening now. Maybe this is why content creators are like, I'm working on something, but I can't tell you guys yet. Because obviously you are out of control of like things in the background. Anyway, it was for a channel that they interview nomads. So some of their videos are like a day in the life / interview of a nomad. Other videos are like they frequent areas where there are a lot of nomads in Southeast Asia. So like here or Bali or whatever. And they walk around and ask different nomads like what they do for a living, how much they earn, stuff like that. So they wanted to do like a day in the life / interview. That's what they approached me to do. But they assumed that I was British born and raised, so they wanted to appeal to like that type of audience, like other Brits who want to move here, whether it be for like retirement, early retirement, or like me, I'm doing the DTV visa, which is a 5-year digital nomad visa. So yeah, we had a meeting on Monday, and in that meeting, obviously, they learnt about my background, and they were like, oh, we thought you were British born and raised. And I was like, no. So they got back to me later on Monday, and they were like, yeah, this wouldn't work for like the video, the interview that they had in mind, because I guess they want to appeal to that type of audience. So they said that they will think about maybe something else that we could do together, and they'll get back to me, but I'm not really expecting them to be honest. So yeah, I was born in the UK. I actually was born in Scotland. My mum is Scottish. And so I have British citizenship, but I didn't live there for very long. My dad is from Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbean. And my dad worked in oil drilling. So we moved around a lot for his job. So we would have left the UK, and I actually started going to school in the Middle East. We lived in Abu Dhabi, and then we moved back to the UK for a short amount of time, and then we moved to Australia. I went to high school in Perth, Western Australia, and then I moved to Barbados. So my grandfather is Bajan, that's the connection to Barbados. So yeah, they weren't aware of all that, and I don't know, I feel like people can relate to my story, people that have moved around. But I guess like the audience that they were looking for is like more of a British audience. So I maybe wouldn't appeal to that audience. So anyway, we'll see. I would really like to collaborate with other YouTubers, but I guess the right opportunities will come at the right time. So yeah, for now, that is not happening. I came to see a movie, The Materialist, with Pedro Pascal and Dakota Johnson in it. I've been meaning to see it for a while. Anyway, I got here a little bit early, so I'm just going to walk around. This mall is huge. It's pretty overwhelming. I actually came here once before when I first moved here, so I'm just going to walk around for a bit and then go see the movie. girls' night movie. Anyway, then I went to Cheesecake Factory for dinner. I love Cheesecake Factory. Although there's so many nice local restaurants, I feel like when you're a little bit, I'm not homesick, but you know what I mean, like I'm here by myself, you tend to veer towards things you're familiar with. So it was nice to have a meal there, and I have my leftovers because they give you so much food. Anyway, I'm gonna go grab the train home. When I get home, I'm gonna edit and post this vlog. Thank you for joining me. See you in the next one. Please like, share, and subscribe.